Season the only athlete to make her college decision official recently, as several Camp Point athletes participated in the school signing day on Tuesday. Kaylee Bockhold is heading to John Wood this fall after signing to the Blazers volleyball program. The senior has been a mainstay in the Panthers lineup in recent years, helping them to a sectional championship appearance this past season. With aspirations to pursue a career in nursing, Bockhold shares John Wood gave her the perfect opportunity to chase her dreams on and off the court.
When I first started playing volleyball, I wasn't really expecting to be at this position. I wasn't expecting to play at college at all, but I'm definitely excited that I've grown over these past years, especially in high school, and just being around all my friends and growing closer to them. And I feel like my coaches have definitely pushed me to be a better person, and I'm very glad I'm getting this opportunity to be able to continue my career.
Bockhold will join several local tri-state standouts when she suits up for the Blazers this fall.